Who is this? Is this Nickelback? Hey guys, it's Nicole. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I like to post about books and music, mostly Taylor Swift. Today I'm going to be reacting to Avril Lavigne's self-titled album. I am a huge Swiftie and I make mostly Swiftie content, but I've gotten a lot of requests to do Avril Lavigne album reactions, and those videos do pretty well on my channel, so I'm going to continue doing them. As of right now, I have Souvenir stuck in my head so bad. That's why this is the lyric. I think Souvenir has probably the best lyrics on the entire Head Above Water album, but specifically what's stuck in my head is Sippin' Rosé Time to Waste. That's just playing on a loop in my head right now. So I'm excited to listen to some new, to me, Avril Lavigne stuff so I can get something else stuck in my head, hopefully. But before we get into the video, I do have a sponsor today. Take it away, future Nicole. Thank you, past Nicole. So today's video is sponsored by Wild Rose Press. I have worked with them before. They sent me a copy of their book, Sworn to Forget, by Maria Imbalzano. So this book is actually the first book in a trilogy. I will put the other two up here so you guys can see what they look like, and I will leave the link to the first one down in the description. Let me just read you the synopsis. By all appearances, Nikki Reading is a star. PR director at a major music label, Nikki is sharp, successful, independent, and confidently calls the shots. She dates whom she wants, when she wants, with no strings attached, but beneath that shine, loneliness flickers. Events from her past prove love leads only to pain. Commitment is not an option. Until Dex Hanover, a classy, principled, and prosperous CPA, enters the picture. Undeterred by his unhappy childhood, he has an amazing capacity to be both caring and generous, giving his free time as a mentor for a child from the projects. Dex wears his paternal yearnings on his sleeve, and he is at a point in his life where commitment is the only option. Despite their opposing views, Nikki and Dex ignite each other, but will events from their pasts ruin their challenging relationship and prevent them from experiencing everlasting love? Right when I read the synopsis for this, I was like, I have to read this book because I hold a bachelor's of science in music industry. I love the idea of this character who literally works at a music label. Like, that sounds like the most intriguing storyline to me, but also I really like this dynamic of people who are very opposite. Like, you think of somebody who is a PR director, really good at dealing with people, working at a music label, so very creatively minded, and then you have a CPA, certified personal accountant, very math brained, and the fact that she doesn't want commitment and it's like his only option type of thing. I feel like this is going to be such an interesting dynamic. I'm so excited to get to this book. I cannot wait to feature this in a wrap-up, hopefully very soon, and I really want to get my hands on the other two books because I already know I'm really going to enjoy this one. I love this city life type of cover as well with the blue tones. I am just very excited for this one, so thank you so much to Wild Rose Press for sending me this book. If you are interested in this book, make sure to check out the link down in the description, and let's get right back into the video. Thank you so much, future Nicole. Also, if my makeup looks wacky, I apologize. I kind of have no idea what it looks like because I was rushing so much. I think I know Rock and Roll, Here's to Never Growing Up, 17. I don't know anything else. I know the first 3 tracks. That's pretty good. God, this came out 8 years ago. No, I remember when this came out because I remember Here's to Never Growing Up was the first single and like all of my friends were obsessed with it. I think it was 2013. Yeah, it was. Oh my God. I was just about to enter my freshman year of high school. I forgot about that guitar solo. Oh my God. I mean, that song is never gonna get old. It's literally genius. Here she goes again with like just the most killer opening track. The guitars. Okay, I also have to talk about the very end of the song. It's like the best part of the song when the bridge is hitting and it's like all that guitar solo as she's singing, and then the chorus goes down in production. It's all just like acoustic guitar strumming and she's singing the beginning of the chorus, and then there's a swell in the production before it blasts off again into the fully produced chorus. And the dynamics, I've said this so many times, but like Avril and her producers and the dynamics, she knows her strengths and she plays to them. Also, her vocals sound so good with this one because she's completely embodying so many different aspects of rock and roll. I hear so many different decades of influence in this, and it's just like classic Avril. Like, how can you not like this song? I don't think I have a single critique. Even the lyrics are fun and biting. She does this a lot, actually, and I didn't realize this until I started doing these reactions, but she references her past work in her newer lyrics. I'm the motherfucking princess, you still love me, to like nod at how long your career has been. I love when artists do that. I don't care about my makeup. I like it better with my jeans all ripped up. This is a song about her brand, essentially. I don't care if I'm a misfit. I like it better than the hipster bullshit. This is very perfect for the time that this came out in, like 2012, 2013. Those were like the hipster years. You know, we were kind of shifting away from the emo look being the mainstream, but she said she will never change, and she's still, to this day, it's 2022, it's almost 10 years later now, and she still is rocking that same brand, that same look. Just put up a middle finger to the sky. It's just very Avril imagery. I'm never gonna cover up that tattoo. You know, just very classic Avril lyrics. There's good imagery. I can appreciate that it's not anything generic still, even if it's not super deep. This is such a good opener. Oh my god, this takes me back. That drum, my youth. That open acoustic guitar. I'm gonna have an emotional breakdown. I haven't listened to this in so long. God, this melody freaking slaps. Especially that chorus. It's so catchy. We'll be running down the street yelling, "Kiss my ass." I'm obsessed with this. This makes me like sad. I'm thinking about the people I used to listen to this with when I was like 14 and we drifted apart. That makes me so emotional. This is also genius. Sorry, this is a freaking banger. What? Okay, so just based on the first two tracks, this album seems to be about youth and staying true to yourself, staying consistent to who you are. I think that is really representative of Avril, and this being a self-titled album, because Avril is a little bit different from most female artists because she doesn't really go through those phases and eras, kind of. She always stays really edgy. She never, I don't think she went through like a girly phase. Like I think of Taylor and how she went all like snakes, and then suddenly it was like pastel butterflies, and then it was I'm gonna run through the woods and it's gonna be cottagecore. Her aesthetic is very tied into who she is, and those two things like do not change at all. Like of course she experiments with different sounds, and I'm sure she has like matured and evolved. At its core, this is exactly who she is. This is exactly what her music is, and she's just giving it to us in such a concentrated form. It's so good. It's so good. And now 17, which is another song I'm familiar with. I love all three of these songs, so I'm really curious to see what the rest of the album is. And even 17, it's about like being 17, like 17 forever, just pinnacle of youth and figuring out who you are, and how maybe that age has stayed with her all the way through like to her 30s. I don't think she was yet in her 30s when this album dropped, but like late 20s probably, and she has such a sense of who she is. Oh my god, this like pop intro, it's like oh my god, it contrasts so much with the first two tracks. It's so funny to me. Ah, these lyrics. I want to scream. Oh my god, it's so poppy. But it's like rebellious, sneaking in the neighbor's swimming pool. Oh my god. This album reads like some kind of summer romance novel. Oh, that chorus. I forgot how hard it hits. Fucking slaps. Stealing beers out of the trailer park. We laid a blanket on the rooftop. That time I knew I wouldn't make him stop. Oh my god. I forgot about this line. The nights were cold, but we kept them hot. I can't. The pre-chorus also is really catchy. Oh, now the drums are coming in. Oh my god. Production, A+. Not a single critique, as usual. I forgot what the bridge does. I'm curious. Oh, I love that chord. The progression changes. I love that. I love the harmonies too. Oh my god. Her voice. Her voice is so angelic. Ah, god. Another freaking banger. Gives me nostalgia. Makes me sad. Why is it so good? I don't know what else to say, man. It's freaking amazing. Now we're getting into tracks I have not heard before. What a way to kick it off. Those songs are so good. It's like uncomfortable to listen to though, because it's like I listened to those such a long time ago over and over and over again, and I haven't listened to them since. Ooh, it's another acoustic one. These songs feel like summer. Oh my god. You just want to like blast these on the beach. Everyone is waiting on the bell. So this album really is just like youth, just like reflecting on her teenage years, I guess. School's finally out. That percussion. This is so good. High school lovers. I'll pick you up at the liquor store, the corner store from 17. Hurry up, we can fit one more. Oh my god, this is so teenagey. Like when you get your first car and it's like really not that big, and you're like packing all your friends in because you finally can drive. Why have I never listened to this? Whiskey's got us singing like a choir. Nobody sings better when they're drunk. Where we're gonna run when the police come. Come and party, do it while we're young. That guitar is so pretty. Harassed by the motherfucking cops. What is this bridge? Steering with my knee? That's not safe. Oh, the last chorus. Oh my god. It's so warm. This song feels like you're sitting next to a bonfire with all your friends, like at the beach. I'm kind of obsessed with that one too. It just feels so warm and like fiery. I don't know. Ooh, but it's different from like the first two in that like we're seeing like pop as well as rock, but it's still pretty consistent in sound, like very guitar focused, whether that's acoustic or electric, and the lyrics are so so cohesive so far. Like every single song is about like youth and staying true to who you discovered yourself to be as a teenager. God, I don't have a single critique. I feel like I need to listen to this album while I'm reading my like little summer romance books. Like I'm gonna read The Summer I Turned Pretty for the first time soon. Why do I feel like this is going to like fit that? This album makes me want to read a bunch of summer romances. Oh, is this the first ballad? It's like piano. Wait, is this a sample of one of her earlier works or something? This is really familiar. Oh my god, that violin. What is she doing with that violin? Whoa, I still remember the pain of December. Oh, is this the like contrast to the other stuff on the album? Because she talks about summer as such a happy time. Is she like reflecting on the winter now? I think I have heard this before. Oh, I like that chorus. Who is this? Is this Nickelback? This is Nickelback. Okay. I don't know what to feel. It sounds so much like a Nickelback song in the melody and the arrangement. What is this? What the heck am I listening to? Oh my god, that piano. Why do I love this as a duet? Their voices are so compatible. It's so early 2000s. Oh, it's not over yet. It's all like tense and violin-y. Oh my god, it's nowhere near over. I'm scared. It's so eerie. Okay, now it's pretty again. I'm afraid. That instrumental is so spooky. Where is this going? Okay, so it's just a really long outro. So there's not much to say in the way of like lyrics and lyric analysis other than my guess of it being like reflecting on the sad winter time in contrast to the rest of the album kind of being like this happy summer nostalgia. Now we're getting a flash maybe to the future, like that winter after that amazing summer might have been really difficult for her or this character or narrator or whatever. Otherwise, pretty first drafty, like generic lyrics. The arrangement's kind of good. It's very Nickelback-y. I guess the only thing that disappoints me is it's like less AVRIL and way more like a Nickelback type of song, which is fine, but I would have liked to see her taking the lead more on the instrumental, I suppose. It kind of sounds like something that belongs on Head Above Water, or maybe something from an even earlier album. Okay, more warm acoustic stuff with that percussion that is very consistent throughout. Wrap your drunken arms around me. So this is the tumultuous section of the album. It sounds like a Western song. What narrative is this taking? I like the really nice steady beat. So, okay, that took a turn. There's substance abuse happening. Put your drunken arms around me. If she's able to get companionship from him, she will sleep with him. But then in the third verse, she says like, now it's early in the morning. Now that I gave you what you want, all I want is to forget. So she's regretting this. Are we still in this like winter section of this album? This is very interesting. This is almost like flowing like some kind of story. I don't know what to think about this. Okay, we'll just see where it goes from here. I feel like I need more context. Another collab with Marilyn Manson. This should be interesting. I think it's about time for another high point. Oh no, choke me because I said so. Excuse me, what? Just what? Just lay your what? What is this? Okay, wait a second. You know, we're just gonna let it play. What the fuck? I'm sorry, what? Okay, I'm sorry, I can't. Okay. That's... Oh my god. I'm at a loss for words. I'm more speechless right now than I was when Bon Iver started Exile. Just lay your head in daddy's lap. You're a bad girl. No, 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 no. His voice. I'm creeped out. I'm so creeped out by that intro. I really like what the music does after that though. I'll let you walk all over me. Wait, what? The reverb on that mic is like... here. What is this? Why is he growling? He sounds like a tractor. Wow, that is some vocal distortion. I don't like that he's in this ear for me. Oh, he's in this ear now. Get away from me. What am I listening to? Man, I'm even more confused by this narrative. Ew, oh my god, why does he make me... He gives me the ick. Okay, well that took a turn for the kinky. I gotta say the sounds are still pretty consistent. This is going back to that really rock type of musical genre that we saw in the very first track. So I have no qualms with that, but the content, there's like a very toxic relationship interspersed in this. Choke me because I said so, or you know, maybe they are just completely consensually. This is just a weird direction. I don't know what to think about that. It's a choice. It's an exploration deeper into the rock genre. I feel icky. It's not her, it's him. His voice, the way it pans in each headphone. Ew, it gives me the ick. I like the musical exploration. I like that she did this. I need to listen to the full album. I need context. I'm already confused again. Okay, so we're like taking Japanese influence now? Like a fat kid on a pack of Smarties? I mean, she takes inspiration from Japanese fashion, so this isn't that unusual. Wow, that is electronic. I mean, it's way more of a musical exploration than lyrical. So the Japanese she's saying means, thank you, you're such a great audience. Hello Kitty itself still plays into that theme of youth. Oh, now we're doing a build. Oh my god, all those drums. The way she said meow. I remember this dubstep was really popular to to throw into your album. Taylor did it with I Knew You Were Trouble. So maybe given the time period this came out, it's really not that weird. What is that sound effect at the end? It sounds like a car. I mean, this is not my genre at all to critique. The lyrics are not supposed to have a focus, obviously. It's very repetitive. It's a type of music that I just don't have much experience with. It's not my favorite. I don't usually listen to this. And maybe it's just more like kinky stuff. It's time for Spin the Bottle. Not gonna talk about it tomorrow. Youthful still, I think. I'm trying to find like the common thread between all these songs. You ain't seen nothing yet. Are you sure? Because I've seen some shit so far. This is super electronic too. Okay, no, there's like those rocky drums again. Back to that youthful summery vibe again. Thank God, because I love that. Oh, my place you shut up with flowers. Okay, the verses are stronger than the chorus for sure. The chorus feels like a first draft. I don't know, it doesn't slap as hard as the beginning of the album did. That bridge had such promise, and it's just a glitchy hold on vocal edit splicing. It might just be the placement of this song, but because this one is so repetitive and the one right before this one was also very repetitive, I'm just getting kind of bored. Maybe if this would have been placed towards the beginning with those first 4 songs somewhere, like if this would have been number 3 and then everything was just shifted up one, I might like it more. But right after Hello Kitty, I'm like, are we gonna get some good lyrics again anytime soon? Or like at least something not as repetitive. Oh my god, it makes me think of Walking on Sunshine. Oh my god, that bass line. Hotter than July. So she talks about December in like a depressed sort of context, but July is like a high point for her. Got an umbrella stuck in the sand. Okay, we have some good imagery again. Okay, this fits. It's another super summery fun song. Sippin' on Sunshine sounds like a Bath and Body Works scent. I like that pre-chorus a lot. It's fun. It's better than the last one. It's still not hitting like those first 4. Is that a tuba? Is that necessary? Maybe it's just strings with an effect on them. It's definitely like beach playlist music. Like you play this at a pool party. Really feel good. Yeah, we're seeing some more consistency coming back now, so I appreciate that. Yeah, really good summer party tracks. I mean, she's creating like a whole playlist of just AVRIL songs that are perfect for a beach party, other than that weird spot in the middle that was all like kinky and toxic. Is this gonna take another turn? Okay, it's a little gospel-y. Acoustic guitar. Young and foolish. Consistent themes again. Goodbye, my friend. Hello, heartache. I like that hook. She's doing that yodely thing again with her voice. I like the beat. I like it because it's a song that is really fun, but really depressing when you listen to the lyrics. Okay, I like that breakdown. The acoustic guitar is just like carrying that beat. Is this like saying goodbye to your summer fling? Is it this part 1? I would still probably put this on a pool party playlist. It just feels like a soundtrack to like an adaptation of a summer romance novel. This would definitely be the scene where they have to like say goodbye to each other, and it's kind of towards the point of the like climax of the story, like before they're able to reunite for whatever reason. There's that like tumultuous section of the story. Definitely seeing that. This does kind of read like a book. Whoa, wait a second. There's a lot of alliteration happening. Sippin' on Sunshine, Hello, Heartache, and Falling Fast. Hush Hush. She's like doing this on purpose, I swear to God. This one's like lower energy too. This is like a summer romance novel. You came by without a warning. It's all cute and acoustic. I love the effects on her voice. It's a summery love song. Her vibrato. This entire album needs to become a movie. Forget a Skater Boy movie. I literally need this into a whole movie. Just like what Halsey did with If I Can't Have Love, I Want Power. I need that. Like a sad song needs a sea of lighters. That's a lot of alliteration. But also the sea of lighters, the whole like sea summertime vibes. She's like making connections. I don't like the chorus. I like the verses though. It seems to be that the verses have more thought put into them, but the melody is shining. I do like the melody, so this gets a pass. And the guitar is really pretty. It's the same vibes as like This Love by Taylor Swift. Maybe it's just such a nice summery love song. I'd like a bridge that hits a little harder, both musically and lyrically. The vocals at the end, vocals are so beautiful. I mean, that song feels like a hug. I wish lyrically she like went over it more with a more editing kind of state of mind, but the vibe is really hitting. Hush Hush. That's the name of a young adult novel, isn't it? Piano. Why is that so cute? It sounds like a lullaby. This feels like the last song, the Nicholas Sparks summer beachy romance. It's so lullaby-like. She sounds like a singing like a dolphin in the ocean. Okay, I like that chord progression change for the bridge. Okay, so this is the end of the standard edition. It's a summer romance movie. It's such a like whale dolphin sadness song. In my opinion, this has a very clear weird narrative. The first 4 songs are the best. I believe it's just hit after hit after hit after bop, only 4 of them obviously. But then I'm not really sure what the Nickelback one serves. I'm just gonna skip that for now. But then it goes into the part where it's like 4-ish songs that are like kind of motivated just by the physical aspect of the relationship and kind of toxic and tumultuous. And obviously it's like something that's not built to last. And then in the last 3 tracks, it's kind of like, well, Sippin' on Sunshine's kind of like happy again. That's the part where it's like they're making up maybe, or like, I don't know. But then it's just downhill from there where this summer fling has to say goodbye to each other. Lyrically, you know, some songs are stronger than the others, but they do follow a storyline. At least I think it does. The arrangements are a little bit all over the place, but I do like that the arrangements start to change in each section, kind of following like the acts of the storyline, if that makes sense. Like those first 4 songs set you up for this amazing summer, and then it's like these tumultuous-y songs after the Nickelback collaboration that I'm not sure why it does that. We have those like way more rocky type of songs that are like kind of harder and more abrasive, and then we have back to the summery type of feelings, and it just slowly goes down in mood because it's like the end of the story. I don't know, it makes sense to me. Hello Kitty's kind of strange. I think that might be my least favorite one. I do like Let Me Go now that I think about it. I can appreciate Nickelback for what they are. It's definitely a nostalgia thing for me. It's a pretty strong album and I really like the narrative. I swear to God, I want this to be a movie so bad. I feel like that would make people appreciate this one a lot more and help convey what the story she's trying to tell is if we have like visuals. I need to watch the music videos. I think that might also make sense. But okay, now we're on to the bonus tracks. I feel like I'm gonna love this. I already love it. It's like someone's playing guitar for her around a bonfire and she's like singing for everyone. I love that acoustic guitar. I think the original goes a little harder, but I love that she did a different version of this because this is one of the best songs on this album. I feel like she knows what are her best songs though. Like sometimes like Taylor, for example, it's like she does not understand that's like what the best songs are until like fans tell her pretty much. Like she didn't think All Too Well would be that good. Obviously it's literally the best one she's ever written. Like I feel like Avril has this intuition for like what's gonna be the best singles or like what songs to do acoustic versions of that people are really going to appreciate. I'm so intrigued to hear this. Wow, that is some electric guitar. Oh my God, she's so good at this. She's literally so good at this. Those drums sound so good. They're like all over the place. I feel like I'm the kick drum and the drums are all around me, like over my head. Did she just key change it? I mean, it's a feat to take on a song that iconic. I think she puts her own spin on it pretty well, and this is her genre. Her vocals are shining. She needed to cover this song. Very expected. I'm so intrigued by this one because this is originally sung by a man. Okay, so it's like stripped down. It's all piano, angelic vocals. Wow. The little ooh thing she does. Okay, that acoustic guitar. That's a very common theme on this album. So she made it really fit. Wow, that's so pretty. It's so pretty. She kind of syncopates it too, vocally. Like the rhythm is different. It's so like restaurant acoustic. Like someone's playing a piano. She's in like a classy black dress. I don't know. Is this an element of funk or like jazz? She took it a completely different direction and I really appreciate that. I'd say this is the better cover probably just because she changed it so much and really made it her own. Like she knows what she's vocally capable of and it's very different from what he is, so she really altered it to fit her and her sound. It's almost eerie. I love this. Yeah, that is not what I was expecting, but I'm here for it. So many of these songs are very cinematic. I could see that in the ending credits of a movie. I want this album to be a movie. I have not said that about one of her albums yet. I just want that. If Skater Boy goes well, please Avril, please turn this into a movie. It could seriously be just like the art film of the summer. Yeah, as I said before, my favorite songs are the first 4. Those first 4 absolutely slap. I think I might need to listen to the rest of the album again just to kind of see if anything else really sticks out to me. What else I will be replaying. There's nothing I really dislike other than Hello Kitty just because that one's just not the genre I listen to. So those are my 4 favorite tracks. Please let me know down below which ones are your favorites. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know any other requests you might have, any other albums you want me to react to. If you want to follow me on my Instagram, it is right here. And if you want to follow me on my TikTok, that is right here. I will see you all in a few days for another video and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye guys.